What's going on, everyone? This is the Brandalorian back with another action figure review. Today we're looking at Marvel Legends series 50th anniversary Wolverine 2-pack with Cowboy Logan and Sabertooth. This pack has been out for a little bit, but call it recency bias, but after seeing Deadpool and Wolverine, I am totally feeling all things X-Men, Wolverine, Marvel, you name it. So, reviewed some of the X-Men Marvel Legends 97, X-Men 97 Marvel Legends recently, and I feel like this pack can complement those figures nicely. I was able to get this 2-pack back ordered from Entertainment Earth, so it recently shipped, came in, and now we have it. So taking a look at the packaging, we've got really cool kind of like claw marks showing a little bit of Wolverine's claws and a little bit of Sabertooth's claws there. I really am digging that. I think that looks really cool. Kind of comes together, tells a story. These two, a lot of wars, a lot of battles, a lot of bloody battles over the many years of comics, cartoons, movies, you name it. And then on the top, we've got a Marvel's Logan and Sabertooth with the 50 years and the Wolverine logo there. I think that looks really cool. Going over to the side, we've got Wolverine jumping into action, as well as Sabertooth. And then we've got a pretty cool comic cover. Bio there. As regenerative mutants involved in Weapon X program, Sabertooth and Logan's feud continues long after Logan's escape. No doubt about it. I think that's really cool. I like that. They're incorporating comic covers with the packaging of Marvel Legends. So with that being said, let's crack these. Okay, starting off with the Cowboy Logan figure. Looking really good. I'm really digging this this shirt sculpt here. Face sculpt looks really good. Cowboy hat looks good. Mutton chops, classic Wolverine mutton chops looks good. We've got some subtle stubble around the mouth area. I don't know if you can see that. We've got the typical Logan chest hair. He's nice and he's bulky. He's a short king, but he is definitely stocky, as any Wolverine and Logan figure should be. Moving on down, we've got nice hair on the forearms, and this is actually sculpted and painted. Feeling that texture there. We've got hair on the knuckles, which is a nice touch on both sides. Claws look pretty good. Yeah, that looks good. However, on this side, they are slightly warped. So might have to heat those up and straighten them out a little bit. Looking at the face sculpt, looks really good. Digital face print looks good. Really like this kind of like cowboy shirt with the buttons there, painted silver. We've got belt, looks good. I think we've seen these pants in the past before with most other Logan figures for Marvel Legends. Cowboy boots there. Nonetheless, it goes really well with this shirt here. Cowboy hat is not removable. Just giving you the heads up. Got nice, typical Marvel Legend articulation. And yeah, I think this is a nice option, variation for your Wolverine / Logan figures. Yeah, I'm digging this. The more I take a look at it, back of the shirt looks really good. Actually, it looks like a real shirt. Nice texture. Yeah, not a bad Wolverine / Logan figure. So now let's take a look at what he comes with. So we've got a regular weapon holding hand. And then we also have this open hand here, which I believe is to hold one of his other accessories, which is a deck of playing cards. Look at that. It's a nice hand. Nice hand, Logan. Gonna win some money. Gambling against maybe Gambit. What's really cool though is we've got Xavier playing cards. Professor X got into the playing cards biz. And I believe this hand is designed to hold. Or maybe it's the weapon holding hand. We'll play around with that and take a look. And lastly, for the Logan figure, he comes with a second head sculpt. Now this one, similar to the one that came out of the package, however, mutton chops and the hair is a little longer, or a little more bushy, I should say, like he's been in action. The hat, I think it's a black, where this one's a brown, and then he's got a little bit more of like a smirk, where the other one has a stoic face. I like them both. Not too shabby. I might go with this smirking one, I kind of like it. So yeah, now on to Sabertooth. Okay, taking a look at Sabertooth. Right out of the packaging, I think he looks really, really good. Very ferocious. The mane looks good. The paint on the head sculpt. I mean, this guy is a furious guy. Very intense. The hair looks good. Chops look good. There is one blunder with this Sabertooth, and we're going to get into it a little bit later. Not so much with the figure itself, but with my version that I received. But before we get into that, we'll look at the base figure here. This is the same body sculpt that we got with the Cable recently, if I'm not mistaken. Just a larger, bulkier guy, which really suits good old Sabertooth. I mean, the claws look really good, how they're sculpted. They have a lot of character to go along with that face, that screaming face. I mean, this is typical classic Jim Lee, late 80s, early 90s Sabertooth. Can't beat it, can't go wrong. Moves, articulates very well. I mean, I'm just right out of the package, just messing around with it, and I'm already getting him into some really dope poses there. We've got his sweet arm blades, similar to the Guyver. Yeah, the paint looks good. This is a typical classic Sabertooth, and I'm a big fan. Really like the screaming head sculpt. And now let's get on to his accessories. He just comes with a pair of hands, another kind of closed clawing hand for his left hand, and then for the right hand, more of a closed, like I've got you, maybe like grabbing around the neck or holding something. I like it. I like the options. And last but not least, for the accessories, here's the blender. For the second head sculpt, I have one set of mutton chops. Look at that, popped right out. And if you look at the video, at the beginning of the video, I didn't even realize it was never in the box to begin with. I don't know how I didn't notice that, which is too bad because I really like this kind of grinning, kind of like evil smile Sabertooth's head sculpt. Thank God they gave me a second one with the screaming face, because that would be a bit of a problem. I guess if I really wanted to, I can pull one of the mutton chops off of that one and stick it onto this one if I really wanted to, which is a damn shame because I really didn't. I mean, I'd have to really go back and forth with the options there. So that's very disappointing. Because other than that, it's a super, super cool Sabertooth. And here is Logan and Sabertooth standing next to each other, and obviously there's going to always be a huge height disparity between the two. Tried and true, brothers, enemies, rivals. And here is the Logan with the X-Men 97 Marvel Legends. Wolverine. They scale pretty well together, similar height. However, the X-Men 97 has a little bit more of a darker skin tone compared to the new Cowboy Logan. But I guess they could still theoretically live in the same universe. And here is the Sabertooth with the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Wolverine and the Marvel Legends Cable, and these guys scale really well together. I think the Sabertooth goes super well with these two guys. Really liking how that looks. And I think I'm going to stand corrected. I thought it was the same Cable body, but the Sabertooth body is definitely a lot bigger than the Cable, which is a good thing. Sabertooth, we want Sabertooth to be that menacing, towering, imposing figure. And I think this looks awesome. Yeah, I think got a nice definitive Wolverine and Sabertooth there. Very happy with that. Okay, final thoughts for the Sabertooth and Cowboy Logan 2-pack. I think for sure the Logan figure is good. However, what's worth the price of admission is the Sabertooth. I mean, I think he is sick. Loving this Sabertooth, how he came out. I think it goes great with the other X-Men Marvel Legends. And with the minor, well, I should say not minor, major setback with the missing mutton chop on the second head. I probably was going to display him with this head anyway. However, due to that lack of mutton chop, I will not have any options for display. But I still think the Sabertooth as a figure came out great. But let me know what you guys think about this 2-pack. And please, if you wouldn't mind, like, comment, subscribe. And we will catch you on the next episode.